What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come peasant king to own him. The King of Kings salvation brings, let loving hearts enthrone him. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. Oh, raise, raise a song on high, his mother sings her lullaby. Joy, oh joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap, on Mary's lap? He is sleeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. The babe, the Son of Mary. Son of Mary.
Greetings everyone, all of you in our Passionist family, all brothers, sisters, friends. It's wonderful to be able to send you this Christmas greeting. I'm recording this greeting here in the gardens of our St. Bridget's Monastery. Here in these same gardens, a weekend or so ago, we had carols by candlelight with our children and many people from the neighbourhood walking past who could see us celebrating the birth of Christ and the beautiful crib that's at the front of our church. It was, as always, such a joy to see so many children, hundreds of them, and to see the wonder and the awe, the innocence and the joy that were in their eyes and in their hearts as we sang the carols together and as they shared in not only the singing but also the fireworks afterwards, which also brought them a lot of excitement. So that experience of wonder and awe and joy and innocence, that brings back so memories of what we long for as we celebrate Christmas each year. We long for it for our families, we long for it for our world, we long for it for each of our own hearts. And so, on behalf of all of our passionate Holy Spirit province, it's a great joy to be able to wish each and every one of you every Christmas blessing, every joy that the Christ child can bring, and every grace he can bring to you, your families, our religious communities, our passionate parishes and ministries all around Australia, Vietnam, Papua New Guinea, and New Zealand. Merry Christmas to you all. Christmas, as I said in a recent daily reflection, is a wonderful time for children as they wait so expectantly for the birth of Christ to come. But Advent is also, we've known, as this Advent comes not to an end, but as Advent comes to its completion with this feast, is a time especially for adults, because we adults aren't waiting just for the birth of Christ and the joy of the stable in Bethlehem. One of the things that has really touched me these last few years has been another of the great feasts of this Christmas time that Advent prepares us for, and that's the Feast of the Epiphany. Christmas was the great feast in the Western Church. Epiphany is the great feast in the Eastern Church, where they remember the three kings representing all the nations of the earth, finally coming to Christ, the hope of all this world. And we adults haven't been waiting for Christmas to come. We've also been waiting for this world to be and become all that Christ intended it to be. And so our prayer this Advent, our prayer this Christmas, is not just for the joys of the stable in Bethlehem. It's for our world truly to become the wondrous place that God planned it to be. And if I was going to ask what is the one special gift I would pray for each one of you, I think the gift that I would pray for each one of you is to live fully each present moment. We call Advent a time of waiting. It's not as if when the waiting is over, what we long for will finally come. Advent is a time when we're working. Advent is a time when we are trying to already live the future into life. And so my prayer for you, and I hope the gift that you might receive this Christmas time, is to be able to live each present moment, each and every day, fully, joyously, hopefully, with courage, sometimes with patience, sometimes with perseverance, but to live and love each day fully, fully alive with the grace that we see and celebrate in the child that was born for us. And so, once again, on behalf of all of our province, of all of my brothers in the Holy Spirit province, but for all of you, our Passionist family, a blessed, blessed Christmas, and please God, a year that is filled with joy and happiness and peace, and if necessary, with healing. God bless you all.